Thank you for clicking on my video. Welcome to Enstranglement with the Dark Empath Part 2. I appreciate you. Love and respect. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for future content. I am Yo, and I'm not a mental health professional. I gain wisdom through life and recognize the insidious games of these vessels. I choose to help spread the word about them and help anyone who will listen. Now, sorry about that. The first video was a lot to unpack. I left y'all in a conundrum between the spirit tripping on the X at the end of part one, and he called Captain Pudge and his new target some unflattering things. And then I had my blooper at the end, which I left in because it was funny. By all means, feel free to revert back to part one and timestamp the audio if you hear other spirit messages. Okay, I left off at the checkmate, the triangulation checkmate, in which he locked in his new target. I'm sure he expected me to concede and meet his demands, so he would pick me as if we were children in gym class. Nah, I'm good. His takedown uplifted me, though. I kid you not, as soon as I made my mind up that it was over, I became inspired to help others. I started this channel and will continue to create content. So, if you encounter a dark empath on your journey, you are on the precipice of greatness, my friend. I encourage you to research dark empaths. Unfortunately, survival testimonies are scarce, and there are way too many desperate pleas for help from people encountering them on social media platforms, utilizing terms like warlock and witches. Anytime people display spiritual abilities outside of societal norms, they're ostracized by their family and friends, perceived to be crazy, and deemed warlock or witches themselves. Think of the military. Dark empaths are equivalent to elite forces or special forces. They are the ultimate fighting soldier in this spiritual battle. The dark empath does not seek a sandbox fight. They are to destroy and are assigned to devour super empaths and souls that have high ranking in the spiritual realm. And we too, we're elite forces and special. When you keep going to watch the same movie and expect a different outcome, I mean, just look. This visual of our core traits gives one pause. Needless to say, there's plenty of room for lessons with this matchup. An infinite number of tests. Some we pass, some we fail. It's the human experience. Let's talk about the allure. The empath is attracted to the perceived self-control and confidence exuded from the dark empath. And the dark empath is attracted to the perceived free spirit and vulnerability of the empath. Both parties eventually find out it was all an illusion. Let's say we both operate at the same rate. We operate in 80% of core traits and 20% of the other partner's core traits. When you receive the 20%, it's amplified. So much so that we can easily fool ourselves and make that 20% amount 100%. By doing so, in slow motion, we essentially hold up a mirror to one another. When I viewed him, I gave him all my core traits and fell in love. And eventually, he gave me all his core traits and went to war. I cannot say we did not see each other at the core because we did. Every day was a challenge. I remember when I first met his mom. She pulled me aside and said, "Thank you for bringing my son back." I should have asked questions, but she walked away and started talking to other people. I met her at a cookout he invited me to. I digress. Being with the dark empath is like dancing with the devil in the pale moonlight. I needed to harden my shell, and he needed to soften his. I'm not claiming to be a saint. You don't get to my age and not delve into darkness just like he could not resist the light from time to time. Allow me to reiterate. We clearly saw each other's core traits, yet we chose to see one another and holding up that mirror. Now, of course, when I'm speaking about battling, I'm speaking about spiritual battles. I'm not speaking about physicality at all. So please seek any help that you need, whether it's a mental health professional or, get some help, especially if it's like domestic violence or something, because I don't play that. I don't think that's right. There's no justification for it. And with that being said, I found the following methods to be quite beneficial to protection and healing: prayer, family, meditation, grounding, journaling, and voice recording if you don't like to write in your journal. This has to be consistently done. That's your armor. And I really, really can't state this enough. You definitely need to fortify yourself in prayer. Definitely, 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 definitely. Um, that's what saved me anyway. And I have, if you look at my first video, my intro, you'll know I've been through some things, and it's remarkable that I'm here, sound, mind, and body, and even able to bring you this content. So keep your head up. Love you, and look forward to my content.